Good afternoon here from Chaminade, the Chaminade varsity soccer game. Here we are back for another season, hopefully a little redemption. Last year we sadly were eliminated in the sectionals against Vianney. I'm alongside a fellow friend here, Lon. Lon,
how's it going? And I'm really excited about this first game of soccer today and hope that we're going to do our best.
Let's do it. You know, it's been a while since we've seen the soccer team in action. I think we have a great team here. A lot of young talent.
Yep.
You know, a lot of sophomores. We have good junior leaders in Adam Kuntz and Vincent Laurie.
Yep.
And then we have great seniors, so this should be a great game.
Definitely. And the crowd is packed today.
Oh, yeah.
Both sides, Red Army and the bleachers. Parents are coming.
Yeah, if you look to the left here on Lon and I, you see the Red Army. At least 200 of us here to root on our Chaminade brothers. Here we are. Game's underway. Lon, how's the school year going?
Pretty good. I came here late, so I don't know what's going on much, but still I'm going to catch up.
It's all about the grind, Lon. Again, like I said, last year, Chaminade sadly didn't make it all the way. But I think this year's a different team. We have a different chemistry here.
Yep.
You know, we have a lot of young talent that's been together for a long time.
The coach are prepped?
Yes, for sure. I think these guys are the guys who can take us all the way.
Yep. Now the teams are taking over the field and getting ready in action.
So here we are underway. 12-10 here at Chaminade. We have SLUH versus CCP. A great game. We know the rivalry of SLUH and Chaminade in any sports. And, you know, it's great to see the culture that is built here.
Yep.
SLUH versus Chaminade. What a great turnout of both SLUH fans, as you see on the right side, as well as Chaminade. Very diverse here at Chaminade right now.
Yep. It's quite a long rivalry between both schools.
Oh, yeah.
Now the ball is passed.
The game begins. Good pass there for SLUH. SLUH moving the ball. Good bump there by Chaminade, and it'll be SLUH ball taken out of bounds. Now SLUH here to inbound it. They'll throw it in. No good.
Chaminade get the ball.
Chaminade gets it. Kicks it back out to Joe Mitchell, our goalie here, senior. And we're looking to push. There's Sal Saputo, and he'll pass it up. Sal, senior year, has had a great career here at Chaminade. Let's hope he can end it on a strong foot. Ball moving in the backfield. Good bomb to the right side of the field. And we're moving it up. And it looks like it'll be out of bounds, Chaminade ball.
It was Thomas Bernard with a great ball run over there.
Yeah, very good run. One of our good seniors here, leader of this team. Inbound there. And Jack Micah will take it. Chaminade has the ball still.
Passes to Sal.
Yup, Sal's got it. Good stop there by Sal, though. Make sure SLUH doesn't get advanced.
Go to Chiburas.
Chibs has it. He'll give it to Vincent, and that won't go.
SLUH balls.
You know, you can feel the energy here today at the field. You know, on the pitch we have to the right this SLUH crowd. That's a pretty good number, but the Red Army, though, is really being loud. And let's hope that's some motivation for our team today.
Yep.
So Chaminade will kick it in. SLUH takes it. And out of bounds, Chaminade ball.
It's quite a great weather today for this sport.
It is. It's a, you know, nice 70 degrees, little breeze.
Yep.
Gotta love it. You know, it's not terrible heat. So we'll take it back in the backfield. Sal will pass it up. And passes it up. And SLUH ball.
Thomas Bernard was straight running for the ball.
Yeah, he was trying to get that one. And it looks like it'll be Chaminade ball. Chaminade so far has done a good job of keeping the ball to ourselves, making sure SLUH doesn't get any possessions.
Slough's in possession and pass it to Chips.
And Sal will kick it up. Over to Joe Green, no good. He crosses it in. And good save there by the goalie. Joe Reed was very close to getting in that goal, the first goal of the season. It'll come, though, in good timing.
Definitely.
And now SLUH is on the offense.
Ball is kicked.
Good
Go in
boot.
Chaminade territory.
It's a good header.
Thomas Bernard with a header, and now it is Chaminade ball.
Looks like it'll be SLUH ball, actually. Looks
Oh.
like it was headed out of bounds by Chaminade. So they want to keep the pace up. They're in, that cross center field, so they're hoping to bring the offense to Chaminade. But you got to trust our defense. That's one thing we're really known for. We have a strong defense here, and it looks like it'll be Chaminade ball. And we're just waiting to kick the ball up. And here we go. Up to the center. And that'll go out of bounds, SLUH ball. Lon, it looks like every time I look over at the Red Army, it's just growing.
Yes.
For the past 5 minutes, I think we've increased in at least 50 people.
Students are constantly coming.
You know, I think it's also in retrospect to the seniors we have. They've done a very good job of, bringing in some younger classmates. And
Yes, definitely. Most of them are house captains, I think.
Yes.
Working very good and hard for their house.
You know, let's hope we can keep this Red Army growing. It's very much so good motivation for the team. SLUH with a nice cross over to the right side of the field. They have a good offensive possession. And it'll go out of bounds. Good stop by Chaminade. Stop by Cooper Chaburis, senior.
Now ready for the corner kick.
So that's a very good offensive chance, but I think Chaminade can lock it up. See Vincent Laurie marking up in the middle. And here comes the cross. There's the corner, and good stop there. But SLUH has a chance, and he'll go way over, and that'll go over to the baseball field. Good defense there by Chaminade. You know, Lon, soccer's one of those sports where it's not like basketball or football. It's constantly moving, very energetic.
Yep.
And,
Lots of running.
A lot of running. These guys are very conditioned for this stuff, so kudos to them.
Yep. These guys have been working hard over the summers just for this game.
Yes, they have. Big game here in the first game against SLUH. Cross again. It's up in the air. And good
Great
save.
catch.
Great save there. That was senior Joe Mitchell. Great stop there.
Mitchell delivers it.
And we're underway.
Ball is constantly moving.
There it is, Sal. Over on the other side. Sal's got it again in the backfield. Big kick up the field. And it looks like SLUH will have it. SLUH try to go with a nice little heel kick, but it turns into a turnover. Chaminade's pushing. And it'll go out of bounds.
Ball. Yep.
You know, what's funny, we're here at the first game. Not too long ago, we had the World Cup. Lon, do you know who won the World Cup?
Oh, was that France?
I couldn't tell you. I think it was.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. I mean, I bet if Chaminade was in that World Cup, we could have made some, the Red Army could have made an appearance.
Yeah. Taking over the whole stadium.
Let's go to Russia. There comes Scott Ross with the ball. Kicks it up. Micah will throw it up. It's up in the air. And good save there.
Yeah.
See Ethan Garamella try to get that header in, but the goalie was right there. Remember, after this game, all freshmen watching, MLC will have a special meet for you guys. Kane served afterwards. I myself is an MLC core member or leader, and I really hope for you freshmen who are listening right now and tuning in to come out and please join the MLC community here at Chaminade. Lon, you have been coming to MLC, haven't you?
Oh, yes. I was planning to this year, actually.
I hope to see you there.
Yep.
Joe Reed pushing it up. Good defense, but he's staying right on top of it. And it looks like Chaminade ball right over into their corner. Vincent will throw it in.
Vincent delivers it. Passes to Chips.
Chibbs got a good possession there. Vincent back out to Chibbs. He'll cross the field. That'll get all the way over to Sean Green. And it looks like he went out of bounds. SLUH ball. SLUH will make a substitution here. Remember also that CSPN has a Twitter account. So it is at CSPNCCP. Please follow us on Twitter. Tweet at us who you think will win the game, who do you think will be MVP. So please follow us on Twitter. That is CSPNCCP. So do give us a follow, and we'll keep you updated over that social media account. Yeah, but also you can put your input on who do you think will be MVP of the game and who do you think will win the game. So again, that is CSPNCCP. SLUH is now on the offense. They've got the ball. Chaminade will stop it, though. Good stop there by Ethan Garamella, and we're pushing. Ethan will get the ball again. He'll kick it up.
Joe Reeves was trying to catch it.
He was trying to, but SLUH was right there to stop it. He'll kick it up. And it looks like Chaminade ball, and he went out of bounds. SLUH ball. You know, good effort, though, by Ethan Garamella, who's putting his heart on this team. He's been here for, I think, 3 years now. He is a senior, so let's hope he can work some magic with his team that he's got, and let's get him a ring before he leaves, yeah? Chaminade looks to make 2 substitutions. Cole Ross will check in, and also Mason Jones will check in. And it looks like a penalty on Chaminade. SLUH ball. Also, Adam Kuntz Jr. will check in. He's had a good run with the Chaminade varsity team, but he still has 1 more year. Good young player. SLUH has the offense, but Vincent Laurie pushing through.
And it's Chaminade's ball.
It looks like SLUH ball. Oh, odd call there, but we'll go with it. And the substitutions will be made. Again, Adam Kuntz will check in, as well as Cole Ross. Looks like Vincent Laurie will come out, and Ethan Garamella, as well as Zach White and Sal Saputo. Great start to the game. SLUH will throw it in. Throw it in the middle. Good stop there by Scott Ross, but SLUH will retain the ball. They'll kick it in their backfield. Kicks it up. And SLUH still has the offense, but it is kicked out of bounds. It looks like it'll be SLUH ball. SLUH's done a good job so far in the game of keeping their offense, keeping a tempo. You know, but also good job there by the Chaminade defense to make sure that ball goes out.
We made 2 great offense attack over there, and it was from close call for SLUH.
Yeah, definitely. The SLUH teams know what they're doing, and so does the Chaminade team, and I think that's what makes the rivalry so good, is it's just 2 very good teams.
Yep.
There's the cross. Chaminade will stop it, and
Joe Reed's racing for the ball and is out.
Close, but no cigar as he misses the ball. It'll be SLUH throw in. Last year, SLUH had a pretty good soccer season. Unfortunately, again, Chaminade was unable to make it to state, but I think definitely things will change this year. Different energy here at Chaminade. SLUH has the offense, right over to Arthur DeCampos Jr. He'll kick the ball, keep the offense going, and SLUH retains it after a couple juggles over with Arthur DeCampos. SLUH has it. They're pushing it up the middle. Pass over to the right side. And Chaminade ball. Good stop by our goalie, Joe Mitchell. Kick up to Jack Micah. Jack Micah with it. And it looks like it'll go out on SLUH. Chaminade ball. Special announcement, save the date for open house. Mark your calendar. Chaminade's annual open house on Sunday, November 4th. It is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Our current Chaminade family will showcase Chaminade. You can learn about the Chaminade differences, small school experience with the large school opportunities, so please do come out to that open house if you're considering coming to Chaminade. Chaminade here pushing the ball. Good pass by Evan Brown. Crossover in the middle. And it looks like Chaminade ball out on SLUH, so here comes the corner kick by Jack Micah. Again, make sure this year that you follow our Chaminade or our CSPN Twitter at CSPNCCP. Make sure to follow the Twitter account. Tweet at us. Tell us what you're thinking about the year, what you're thinking about all sports, basketball, football, soccer, and golf. There's the header by Chaminade. Looks like. We'll keep it alive right through the middle. And good save by the goalie. Good shot, though, and a good opportunity there by Chaminade. Kick up the middle by the goalie. Chaminade will retain it. Zach Walsh with it. He'll pass it over to Evan Brown. Evan will throw it up. Joe Reed has been putting his heart out on this field today. He's been running up and down trying to get the ball because he wants to score this year and he wants to score this game because he wants to make this team something into a state material. Save there by SLUH. He'll kick it up. Stop by Scott Ross. Zach Walsh is pursuing it. Good defense there, but it'll go out. Chaminade ball.
Chibers with the delivery.
Over to Zach Walsh. Cross in the. Oh, good stop there by SLUH, but good cross in the middle. SLUH's now pushing. He loses his footing, and Arthur DeCampos will take it. Chaminade ball. Adam Kuntz over to Joe Reed, and he will push. Oh, but that'll go out. And SLUH ball. Substitution made here.
Blake Christmas coming in.
Blake Christmas will check in for Joe Reed, who needs a breather after putting his heart and soul out on this field so far. 25 minutes left in the first period. 0-0 still. Again, remember, for all freshmen tuning in today on CSPN, right after this at 2:30, we will have an MLC meeting. I myself am an MLC leader, as well as CSPN member Garrett Willie. So please come out for us. We have an MLC meeting afterwards. There will be cane served, so please do come out. We'd love to see you 9th graders. Back to the game. Chaminade has it and passes it in the backfield. Adam Kuntz has it, and he'll pass it up. And it'll go right over the head of Zach Walsh and SLUH ball. Now Lon, you're an 8th grader now, correct?
Yes.
How do you like it so far?
School's doing pretty good for me. I especially like Mr. Shaft math class.
Of course.
Though.
Desk,
very energetic class.
Yeah, very much so. Desk flipped yet?
Yes, of course.
Of course. If it hasn't been flipped in the first 3 days, it's not a Mr. Shaft class, as it'll go out of bounds. Chaminade ball. Chibs will check out, and Jimmy McNolin will check back in. Again, the Chaminade Army keeps going in the backfield of right behind the goalie net of SLUH. At least 200, 300 men here to support our Chaminade soccer team. Jimmy McNulty will check it in. He'll throw it in. Over to Zach Walsh, up in the air. SLUH will head it. Arthur will get it. Blake Krismer unable to connect there. And SLUH will retain. Chaminade ball, as SLUH almost throws it in, but the ref said otherwise. Here comes the throw in. Ball taken by Mason Jones. He'll throw it in. Tangled up, and it looks like it'll be Chaminade ball in the corner. Yes, it will be. So it looks like the corner kick will be made by Zach Quante.
Now, if you look to the right, you will actually see that the SLUH student body are coming, but the Red Army is twice their number.
I would have to agree with that, Lon. You know, it's nice to see some SLUH kids out here, but, you know, a little turf wars. Got to make sure they know whose house they're at.
Yes.
Yes. Let's do some teamwork.
And, you know, it's nice to see so many, you know, the Red Army showing out. Last year we didn't see as many guys, but, again, due to the senior leadership, I think guys are just coming in. Great senior leadership to bring in the underclassmen. So SLUH will have the ball, and they will kick it up. As the taunts by the Red Army affects the kick, because it'll go right over to Chaminade. And it's in the center field. Chaminade will have it.
Blake Crisper was with the stop.
Looks like a foul was called. SLUH ball. You know, a couple fouls here, but just the aggressive play of us Chaminade guys. You know, just putting it all out on here, trying to get this win against SLUH. SLUH has the ball, crosses it over to left field. And little tangle up. Chaminade will have it. Over to number 18, Zach Quante. Pass up there by Evan Brown. Up in the center. SLUH takes it, but good recovery by Scott Ross. And it looks like a card has been called on Scott Ross. The aggressive play in the center field, you know, can't do anything about that. He's just trying to get the ball, but the refs thought otherwise and gave him the card. So it looks like the free kick will be here for SLUH. Get this little break here, let the players breathe a little bit. Blake Crismer is going to be right in front defending the ball. Here comes the shot up the middle. And right to the goalie. Good save. You know, the SLUH Billikens are making some noise, but nothing compared to our Red Army over on the left side. And here comes Red bringing up the ball. Passes it back in the backfield. Adam will pass it over to Scott Ross, who's going for the ball. Scott looking for the open man. Back over to Adam Kuntz in the center. He passes a bomb up. And it'll go right over to SLUH's goalie. A little push off by SLUH's goalie. But that won't affect us. I think karma will come. Throws it up there. You know, you see that push by the goalie. It's just the rivalry brewing between the two. You know, it's you know, they're both soccer teams. They both love each other, but when it comes on the pitch, you know, it's anybody's game. Good save though by SLUH's goalie there. As the noodle chants keep going against SLUH's goalie.
As the game goes on, I think that it's getting more tough for the players. Constant running, the sun is up. Man, this is hard.
Yeah, the sun is now shining, so the heat index has gone up a little bit, but
hope how they're doing is still the same.
Right. Got to keep the guys hydrated, and you know, got the Gatorade and the water in the back, so make sure our guys are healthy. Chaminade will have the ball in the middle field. Arthur DeCampus is pushing it up. Arthur center field. Leads it in. Good offensive opportunity. And it's in! Bottom
he
right
scores
corner.
it!
Great shot there by Zach Walsh to get the first points of the season, and the Red Army's going crazy. Look at the guys over there going crazy. All in the circle. Guys coming off the bench over there. This is the energy we love to see. That's the Chaminade spirit. Great goal by senior Zach Walsh right in the right bottom corner. Beautiful possession, beautiful goal, 1-0 Chaminade. You know, I'm glad that goal happened. The place just came alive.
Yep.
The Red Army got some new inspiration, and here we go.
Definitely.
Substitutions being made. Jack Michael will check back in, as well as Quinn Brakel. Great goal again there by Zach Walsh. Good lead up by Arthur DeCampos. Arthur DeCampos with a great defensive possession to lead the ball in.
Great cooperation work between those guys.
Definitely. And SLUH will have it at center field. Pass over to the left side. Looks like Joe Reed as well as Zach White will check back into the game. SLUH lobs it over to Jimmy McNulty. Red Army's chanting, "We got Walsh." Of course, Zach Walsh, the man who just made the first goal of Chaminade's season. Good stop there by Chaminade. Adam Kuntz will throw it up there. Zach Walsh has it again. And I'd like to see a little hat trick by Zach Walsh. You know, the 3-goaler. SLUH pushing it up. Good stop by Scott Ross, though. Scott has stayed in the game so far since the beginning. He's putting it all on the field today. Jack Gill will check in, junior.
Chaminade ball.
Jimmy McNulty with the throw-in.
He delivers it. Back to Jack Walsh. Go to John Michael. John or Jack?
Zach Walsh.
Zach Walsh, but number 7.
So here comes the ball. Matt Micah throws it up.
Got
Offensive possession, tripped up. Oh, good save! And the goal! There's another goal there by Jack Micah. And the seniors are on fire. The Red Army's pumped up. 2 goals in less than 3 minutes. Now that's Chaminade soccer.
Great game.
Great energy here. Great passing. We're getting great offensive possessions. This is what it's all about. And Chaminade is blowing up right now. The Red Army is as hyped as they'll get. Again, that was Jack Micah with the goal. Back-to-back senior goals. And Zach Walsh will check out. Zach with the first goal of the game, and then followed up by Jack Micah's goal. And SLUH will check it back in the middle. Score now with 16:50 left of the first period. 2 Chaminade, 0 SLUH. Quick little update. To celebrate Chaminade, our annual Celebrate Chaminade event will be Friday, September 28th. Mark your calendars because this event is not to be missed. Join alumni and our current families to celebrate Chaminade. You know, we have a rich history here over 100 years, and please do come out on September 28th to celebrate Chaminade's history. So SLUH is waiting to start it up in the center field. Communication between Jack Micah and the ref. Unsure of what's happening. The ref's giving a talk to Jack Micah. Don't know what it's about. And we go underway. SLUH with the ball. Over to the right side, right back to the left side. SLUH pushing it up. Long shot, but Scott Ross will stop it with the header. Jimmy McNulty heads it over to SLUH. Good stop by Chaminade there. And he'll pass it out back to Jimmy McNulty. Jimmy will give it to Jack Gill. Gill back to Scott Ross. As the religious songs come from the Chaminade Red Army, remember also that Chaminade has a liturgical choir. Every first Friday Mass, the liturgical choir will sing. All are welcome to join and sing with us. So please come and join. Scott Ross will pass it up. Ball's moving over to the right side of the field. Good play up to Jack Micah. And it'll start over with Scott Ross in the middle. Scott over to Joe Reed. And he'll get it back in the middle. McCannon over. Good ball up. But it looks like... Oh, SLUH ball. You know, it was very nice to see both great senior leaders in Jack Micah and Zach Walsh score the first 2 goals. I think they're very well deserved. Very dedicated to this game, and especially Chaminade soccer program. So it's nice to see them score the first goals of the season. Remember, if you're tuning in, please do follow our Twitter account at CSPNCCP. Tweet at us who you think your MVP is and who will win the game. Every time we have a game, we will be streaming live off CSPN, so please do follow our Twitter account, CSPNCCP. Tweet at us who you think will win the game. Also, the account will be active during all sports, basketball, football, and soccer, so please do tweet at us at CSPNCCP. SLUH will kick it up over to the middle of the field. Good stop there, though, by Jack Micah. Chaminade with the offense.
Joe Reed got the ball.
He'll cross it in the middle. Another offensive possession, but right to the goalie. I think if that was a goal, I think this place would have just blew up. As the noodle chants keep coming, SLUH will kick it up. Header right over to Adam Kuntz. And Adam will let it go to the goalie. Pass back. The Why So Quiet chants are coming out of the Red Army over to the SLUH Billikens. So a little friendly fire. Scott Ross with a bomb over to the right side of the field to Jack Micah. Jack barely misses it, but he'll retain it. Pass up to Joe Reed. That'll go out of bounds. Chaminade ball. Remember, last year Chaminade actually beat SLUH as well, so let's hope we can repeat history and get the win tonight. Save there made by the goalie. And SLUH with the ball. Chaminade will retain. Quinn Brakel with the ball. Passes it over to Adam Kuntz. SLUH will have the ball. Good defense there. The wind's really blowing and the sun is shining. Beautiful day here for soccer. There's the kick up. Looks like Adam Kuntz will get it. Scott Ross will actually take it. And it looks like SLUH will grab the ball. SLUH will play it over on the right side of the field. Crosses it in the middle. Good stop there by Adam Kuntz, and Jack Gill will push. But SLUH will grab it again. SLUH with the cross in the middle. And good save there by senior Joe Mitchell. Playing a very good game.
Red Army is going crazy over there, man.
I mean, you can't blame them when you're going 2 up against the SLUH Billikens.
Yep.
Whichever comes first, 512.
Chaminade pushing it, though.
It's either 512 megabits or 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
You know, it's the first week of school is finally finished, Lon.
Yep.
I know you were delayed a little bit. Where were you delayed?
I got some stuff doing with. I got some issue with my visa over there, and so I had to like stay back there and finish it before I came here.
Well, glad to see you, Lon.
Yep. Thank you.
Lon,
It's always good to be back.
you're a Montclair Middle Schoolhouse captain, correct?
Yes.
Tell me, do we have any mixers coming up?
Oh, there's one coming in September, and we are still voting on themes.
So all middle schoolers who are tuning in, as Lon said, we will have a middle school mixer. The theme is unknown yet, but just put that on your calendar, folks. During September, there will be a mixer. All middle school students, please come. High school students, please don't come, because that would be weird. And SLUH will have the ball. Good stop there by Jimmy McNulty as he'll push it up.
Pass it up to Joe Reed.
But it looks like it'll go to the goalie. SLUH on the left side of the pitch, gives it over to center field. Back over to the left side. Chaminade playing up close, and it looks like it'll be SLUH ball. And subs will be made. South Saputo, Vincent Laurie, Matt Micah, and Jack Gill will come out, as well as McCannon and Adam Kuntz. So good performance there. You know, Adam had a great defensive stops to lead the offense to score those 2 goals. And Matt Micah will also come out, who scored the second goal at the 16-minute mark. So thanks to him, we are up with a 2-0 lead against SLUH. Oh. Looks like SLUH middle fielder almost went head first into the fence. Don't want to see any injuries here. And Chaminade ball. Jimmy McNulty will check out for Cooper Chaburis as he checks back in. And here comes the Red Devils pushing the ball up. Oof. Looks like Chaminade gets fouled there, so we'll retain the ball. Sal Saputo will kick it in. You know what, Lon? I'd like to make a prediction. I think a goal is coming right now.
I think so too.
You think it?
Yep.
I feel it. There's the cross in the center.
It's coming in.
Good shot. Goal! Great goal there, left bottom corner. Don't want to toot my own horn, but I did call it.
Yep.
So Lon, you owe me $5. Beautiful goal there.
Yep.
Chaminade Red Army's hyped up. 3-0 Chaminade.
That $5 was worth it.
I'm expecting the $5 before the end of the game, Lon. I know where you live, remember. Great goal there, though. Great pass in by Sal Saputo, and we get the goal. Chaminade Army's fired up, and the Red Devils 3-0 with 9:30 left. You know, it's all about how you start the game, Lon. It's beautiful to see the energy here.
Yep.
The 3 goals really give you that, little cushion, to calm down a little bit. The Red Army definitely alive and well. As the It's Too Easy chants are coming along, I think this is a good sign of things to come for the rest of the season. It's all about how you start, and how you start is how you finish. Here comes SLUH. They'll pass it in. Over to the right side. Vincent Laurie fighting, though. He'll get the ball, pushing it up. SLUH ball. Good effort there by Vincent Laurie to try to get the ball back. Out of bounds on SLUH. Vincent Laurie will throw it in.
Delivers it to Joe Reed.
Joe Reed has it.
Gibbert gets the ball. Nice tackle. It'll be SLUH ball. Chaminade ball.
The Matt Micah chants are coming in as both Micahs have scored. Both Matt and Jack Micah have both scored goals. So it's nice to see both Micahs score both goals. Little brotherly competition. Let's see who will end out on top with goals. Vincent Laurie, I think, will take the corner kick here. And Vincent will cross it in. Good header there by SLUH to stop it. Arthur DeCampos, though, is on the ball. SLUH will retain it, though. And it looks like it'll be Chaminade ball. I'd like to give a special shout-out to a father of one of the SLUH athletes here, Major Kurt Mangendis. He is serving in Iraq right now and tuning in, so it's really nice to see someone serving our country, protecting us overseas, but also taking time to see his son play some soccer against Chaminade. So, again, thank you, Major, for tuning in. Thank you to all veterans and everyone serving overseas, but special thanks there to Major Kurt. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we wish you all love and all luck over in Iraq. Back to the game. SLUH will be pushing the ball up.
Nice header by Joe Chaburis.
SLUH has the ball. Over to the right side. Almost out, but he saved it. Vincent fighting for it, and it looks like they call SLUH ball. Subs will be made. Ethan Garamella will check back in, as well as Cole Ross. Good play there. Vincent Laurie to stop the ball, playing very good defense there. Here comes SLUH, up the middle. Put the Red Army there to swarm it and stop the ball. Over to the goalie. Joe Mitchell will kick it in. Back to Joe. And he'll kick it over to Sean Green, sophomore. You know, it's nice to see the sophomores on the team because that just is a sign that we have years to come of, good consecutive winning teams with a young team like this. A lot of sophomores and a lot of juniors. So, it's nice to see what they do next year. Ethan Garamella pushing it up. Back in the center. Oof. Just misses. Could have been another goal opportunity. But it looks like it'll be Chaminade ball in the corner. 6 minutes left in the game. Chaminade up 3-0.
Let's try to make it 4 before the first half.
Let's hope to make it 4. Give us a little bigger cushion. Chaminade bench is coming alive as Matt Micah comes out. Matt Micah scored the 3rd goal of the game. His brother giving him a hug. Big brother Jack. Out of bounds on SLUH. Chaminade ball. Looks like Chibs will check it in. He'll throw it up. Over to Cole Ross. Cole with the cross in the middle. Just on top of the net. So SLUH will kick it in. Substitution made by SLUH. The sun has really come out and shining on the field right now. And SLUH will have the ball. Good stop by Arthur DeCampos to give it over. Ball up in the air. Good header by Chaminade. Battle in the center field here. But looks like Chibs will grab it. And he'll throw it in. Out of bounds SLUH. Substitution made. Arthur DeCampos will come out. Arthur's having a very good game so far. Hasn't scored yet, but playing a very important role in the system. And Chibs with the check-in. Headed right out by SLUH. Looks like Chibs will throw it in again. Another quick interruption. The Spirit Store. You know, if you guys need some shopping, if you guys need some Chaminade Red Devil gear, especially if you want to get it for a good price, I'd say come to the Spirit Store. Has everything you need to cheer on the Chaminade Red Devils in style. Check out Chaminade Spirit Store Monday through Friday from 11:15 a.m. to 3:15 p.m. in Chaminade Hall. Chaminade with the ball, gives it over to SLUH. SLUH maintains the ball. Over to the left side. And out of bounds, SLUH ball. Now it's a lovely Saturday here at Chaminade. You know, up in 80 degrees now. Just remember, all freshmen tuning in after this, MLC is doing a special thing for you guys, special meeting. So please come. Canes will be provided. Get some good food. Please come to the MLC freshman gig right after this. Chaminade with the ball. He'll kick it up, and it looks like it'll be SLUH ball.
Football was unbelievable. I wasn't ever expect that we would have that.
For all Chaminade students tuning in right now, just a reminder, Monday is a white day, but we will not have an Estovir. Instead, we'll have a late start. So that means MENA group is at 9:15, if I'm not mistaken. 9 a.m. to 9:15. So make sure you guys put that on your calendars. Tell your parents school starts at 9 a.m. due to a late start. So for all you new guys, they're late starts. Instead of having Estovirs, you guys get a sleep in. But you guys have to be in MENA group by 9 a.m. for all Chaminade students. Just a reminder that Monday's a late start. Again, the Malo Malo song being sung by the beautiful choir of the Chaminade Red Army. Just a reminder again to Chaminade students, please do come out to liturgical choir. All are welcome to sing with us every first Friday Mass. So please join the liturgical choir. Again, all are welcome. Doesn't matter if you can sing or can't sing, just please come out and praise Jesus. Chaminade with the offense. Good battle there in center field by Cole Ross. Stop there in the middle. Good touch by Zach Quante.
You know, Tristan, I might have a feeling there's a goal coming.
You think so?
Yep.
Oh, almost. Alon, you still owe me $5, buddy, okay?
Yeah.
SLUH will check it in. SLUH pushing. Could really use a goal right now. As again, 3-0 with a minute left. So let's see if we can end the half with a nice goal. SLUH's got it over on the right side. And it looks like it'll be Chaminade ball. Again, a reminder, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Follow the Chaminade Instagram and Twitter accounts at We Are Chaminade. Again, that's We Are Chaminade to get any updates on Chaminade news. But also follow us at CSPN on Twitter at CSPN CCP. So both social media platforms, please give us a follow and tweet at us or comment and like on Instagram. Tell us what you're thinking, what you're feeling about sports this year. I think baseball, soccer, football, and basketball are all great programs, and I think we have good chances of this year going to state and winning it. So please be active on social media throughout the year and tell us what you're thinking. 5 seconds left in the half, and that will do it. There ends the half. 3-0 Chaminade. Great half there. Let's hope we can continue it in the second half, and I'll see you at the second half.
Keeps our head highs.
For us, let me check. Hey, who's number 4? Okay, clear right there.
Mick Hannon.
Who's Thomas Gavain?
Thomas Gavain?
Yeah, he's
Max,
actually.
why shot, buddy? Why shot?
So Max just wait there.
That is such. That is such a good half, dude.
The original was a white kicked the ball out. Red received it, made a shot. Ball came up post, and then out till the.
Would it be all right if Garrett hops on second half? Sure. Tristan?
So do you want them to stand?
I was probably going to have them stand on it.
Max,
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
come down here.
Why?
Everything is fantastic. We didn't do anything. I was working when I got here, like an hour before the game.
I was there.
Yeah, I remember setting it up for Vader first game last year. Maybe I taught him well. Maybe he learned something. I don't know. He got his 60. Wait, no. Very What's that? I was one of the second. He's always there. This boy's a class act. Look, you got one class act. He wears the name, he brings checkers.
Thank you. Hey, I'm announcing with you, sir.
All right, thank you.
They give it to you for free?
Yeah. I'm waiting for them to do baby powder.
I know. You're announcing?
Not play by play though.
Color. Because Lon wouldn't talk.
I know. It's so funny. I know.
I think Lon said a total of 4 words.
I'm going to turn these off. Like we shouldn't have the mic open.
Hey, Vader.
I'm not quite sure what Zoom level you guys have at all.
How about our announcers? Are you guys ready to go? Garrett, if you want to kick it off, feel free.
I'm not going to kick it off.
All right, Garrett. Just follow.
I'm gonna take it.
Follow it, Garrett.
Watch out for the camera, Tristan.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you shoot the middle of the field right there. All right, you guys ready? Both of you are live in 3, 2, 1.
After a great first half there, we still have halftime. The game is about underway, and here we are. We have a new commentator besides me. Lon has taken, and he has left, but Garrett Willie is making his CSPN debut. Garrett, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Tristan?
Good. What do you think of the game so far, Garrett?
It's going great. I'm just happy to be here and happy to see that Chaminade is winning.
Of course. Beautiful thing to see. Also to see a beautiful Chaminade Red Army. It's a great thing to see.
Absolutely. We just witnessed their usual baby powder, which is so awesome to watch when they just throw it up in the air, chanting the I believe.
I hope that's a tradition that we can keep for years to come. You know, Garrett, maybe Garrett Jr. can one day do that. You
Yes.
never know.
Hopefully. That's the goal.
We'll see. So it looks like SLUH will have the ball here. Of course, the sides have switched, and SLUH will be shooting over where our Red Army is, so that's a little intimidating, to say the least. And it will be SLUH ball again. Garrett, do you know what we have after this game?
Yes.
Please do tell me.
We have an MLC meeting over in the atrium immediately after this game for all freshmen at Chaminade. You know what we're giving them for lunch, Tristan?
What are we giving them for lunch, Mr. Willie?
Some good old Raising Cane's chicken tenders.
The best.
Oh, absolutely. And you can't forget about the sauce, of course.
Of course, that's what makes the chicken.
Oh, 100%. It's like a 50-50 with Cane's.
Of
Half
course.
sauce, half chicken.
But, you know, I gotta have the bread. Fries I can live without.
I agree. Now, do you dip the fries in the sauce?
Of course I do.
Me too. See, when I was younger, I did the rookie mistake of using ketchup.
Uh-oh.
But when I discovered cane sauce,
There you go.
got to use it for everything.
Now we don't use ketchup anymore. Sorry, tomatoes. So here comes SLUH on the offense. The SLUH Army's trying to make some noise, but Chaminade's going to respond right back. Little friendly fire here. Field's getting loud. I think, Garrett, that the entertaining thing is not the game, but to see the SLUH crowd as well as the Chaminade Red Army.
I know, I couldn't agree more. Still got the turf wars going on.
Of course. As we know, SLUH and Chaminade, big rivalry here in high school sports in St. Louis. You know, it's good to see Chaminade, hopefully, back-to-back years of beating SLUH in soccer, and let's hope we can do it in football, baseball, and soccer, or basketball now.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm excited for all sports Chaminade this year.
So here comes the cross by Chaminade. He'll kick it up by Vincent, and it'll go right over the heads. SLUH pushing now. He whiffs the ball. Back over, SLUH has it. And Chaminade will retain the ball.
That is a big rule. I remember the first time I ever did CSPM.
And there he goes. Joe Reed with it. He's pushing it up. Joe Reed having a great game. Hasn't scored yet, but has contributed a lot to our offense as well as our defense. So here comes SLUH. Hopefully can get a goal this half. They could use one after being down 3-0 in just one half. And it looks like it'll be SLUH ball. Remember, if anybody's looking for service hours, Garrett, you know what Father Dempsey's is?
I do know what Father Dempsey's is. I've never been, though.
Well, if you knew that on Saturdays and Sundays at Father Dempsey's at 8 a.m., you can help make breakfast for some of the homeless that are less fortunate than we are in downtown St. Louis on SLUH's campus, SLUH College that is. So everyone looking for service hours, please contact Mr. Errol Christian for service opportunities, or contact Mr. McCoy to go to Father Dempsey's. It's definitely a program you want to get involved in.
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
And of course, with all things service, it's good if you go down with a group of friends.
Of
Makes
course.
the time go by so much faster.
Of course. Remember, if you're looking for service hours, there's always opportunities at Chaminade. Just look for those emails.
Have I gotten an email this year?
Well, since Mr. Beckfar's gone, I think Mr. Christian's getting the hang of it. If you didn't know, Mr. Christian has taken Mr. Beckfar's spot in charge of all service stuff here at Chaminade. So if you ever need anything, just look for him. Wonderful guy, if you could agree, Garrett.
Yeah, absolutely. His office is right in the middle of campus ministry. His door is always open.
Of course. Back to the game. Chaminade has the ball. Again, 3-0. 2 goals by the Micah brothers, and then a goal by Zach Walsh. Chaminade pushing. Try to go a little flashy, but it'll turn into a turnover. SLUH pushing it. That ball came right at us here at CSPN, and hit Mrs. Bowler in the face. So let's hope she's okay.
It was a good save by Miss Bowler.
Great save. If we ever need a goalie, we know who to call. Here comes Chaminade, though. Out of bounds by SLUH.
I took one. It probably is in the corner of the shot.
And Adam Kuntz with the ball. Chaminade has it over to Jack Micah. Crossover to Sean Green. Sean will move it into the middle. Scott Ross pushes it. SLUH intercepts it, and they'll be pushing the ball up. So as we have a break, Garrett, please tell me about the Grandparents' Mass.
Yeah, absolutely. So Chaminade's annual Grandparents' Mass is Sunday, September 9th at 10 a.m. in the Skip. All boys and their grandparents are encouraged to attend. Free valet parking,
Awesome.
and you can't miss this special day. For more information, just log on to chaminade-stl.org. And all Chaminade kids, bring your grandparents. Show them around the campus. Take them to Mass with you. It'll be a great day.
You know, we wouldn't be here without them, so please bring the grandparents to Chaminade.
Absolutely. Show off the school.
Of course. And it looks like Chaminade will push it up in the air. Scott Ross heads it. And still in the air. And SLUH will come out with it. SLUH's now pushing. Good stop there, though, by Adam Kuntz. And that'll go out of bounds. SLUH ball. Garrett, how does high school night work? If you could explain that for all new students, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So within the Archdiocese of St. Louis, there's several schools that host high school nights throughout the year, and you go to one, and it's a hub for every school that there is in the Archdiocese.
Awesome.
And each school will be presenting that night, and you can go to them and find out more about them.
Awesome.
It's kind of like a shadow visit wrapped up in like a 20-minute session.
Awesome.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you visit 3 different schools each high school night.
Huh. Well, I did not know that, Garrett. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So for everyone new, if you heard that, please, go to chaminade-stl.org and look in more in depth on high school nights, and please be involved.
Lots of locations and lots of times.
Right.
So try to get out to one.
Yes.
I still remember when I went to one 8th grade year at St. Dominic High School. I went to Chaminade, St. Dominic, and CBC, and Chaminade was the best fit for me, 100%.
I think we were lucky in getting you, Garrett.
Oh, thanks, Tristan.
Of course. I unfortunately never got to experience that, but here I am at Chaminade.
Absolutely.
Back to the game. It looks like Arthur DeCampos will check in, as well as Zach Walsh and Ethan Garamella, as well as Cole Ross. Also, Sal Saputo will check in with Evan Brown. So a lot of substitutions will be made.
Absolutely.
Chaminade with the header. Adam Kuntz getting it out of the box. SLUH though will take it over to the right side of the field. They're pushing, looking for a goal. Good stop though there by Joe Reed. And Chaminade has it. Chaminade up the middle. Joe Reed has the ball. Turnover. SLUH now has the ball, and they'll pass it over to the left side of the green. Out of bounds. And it'll be Chaminade ball. So now here comes the substitutions. And Chaminade will take it. So far, very good game here for Chaminade. 3-0, 3 great goals coming within, I think, 10 minutes of each other. So it's really nice to see that happen, especially having both Michael brothers score.
Absolutely.
So, little friendly family competition. Now here comes the check. DeCampos will pass it over into the center field. Chaminade pushing, looking for another goal. They'll give it over to Jack Micah, excuse me. Center field, and he'll barely miss it, but will retain. Back over to the center. There's the shot, and good save there. Shot by Joe Hipskin, so a good shot there, but also a good save.
You're doing a great job, Tristan. I was telling Max last night that it's good when I don't say anything.
Also, just to tell you, if you're tuning in to CSPN and you're not a Chaminade Red Devil yet, we do have shadow visits. We are currently scheduling shadow visits for prospective high school students for potential enrollment in August 2018. Chaminade family, please share with your friends and family so they can get their visit scheduled. Contact Mr. Eric Carretero in admissions with any questions.
Did you shadow here, Tristan?
I did shadow. I was a 6th grader, and I wanted to come for 7th grade. No longer are the people who I shadowed here. They both went to SLUH, ironically. But I think shadowing here was a big decision in me coming here, and I'm glad I made that decision. Garrett, did you shadow?
I did shadow. I shadowed my 8th grade year, and then I came here as a new freshman.
Of course.
It was such an awesome experience.
Right. I definitely recommend before coming to any school to shadow them, but especially Chaminade. I think shadowing the school is a very good way to, kind of
get an idea for how things work.
Exactly.
And see the classes, see the people.
Right. Become a little comfortable with the schedule and everything.
Exactly.
So remember, all parents, please try to schedule some shadow visits.
And, of course, every shadow visit is not complete without a free lunch at Cafe Mo.
Of course, Cafe Mo serving a beautiful lunch. We got great food.
Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders, our favorite. Garrett and I will attest. But please schedule your shadow visits this year. SLUH now will have the ball. They'll play it up. Chaminade, though, kicks it right back. Here comes Cole Ross. Good move to get through the two defenders, but SLUH will eventually get it, and Chaminade ball. Some more substitutions here made by both teams. It looks like Jack Michael will check out. He's been having a phenomenal game. Also, Joe Hipskind will check out, as well as Adam Kuntz. And it looks like Chaminade will kick it in. Now, Garrett.
Yes, Tristan.
What do you think our chances this year of state is in soccer? What do you think of the team?
Well, based on how we've been performing at this game today, I think the chances are very high.
I think this team is great. It's a young team, and the seniors here are great.
Exactly.
I think this is a new start, and if we don't, unfortunately, make the state this year, I think next year we have a great chance. We have great juniors, sophomores, and freshmen.
I couldn't agree more. I think each year the talent pool just gets better and better.
I agree. Looks like SLUH will have the ball.
But for Chaminade sports in general, I mean, we won football last night.
Right.
And then if we have a win with soccer today, it just really sets the season off on a great record.
I think it does, especially if that win comes against someone like SLUH.
Yes, 100%.
Chaminade, though, will have the ball, and they're playing a great game, great passing game as well as scoring. 3 points in the first quarter is a great offensive turnout, so let's hope we can make it happen again in the second half and widen that lead.
So, Tristan, I was thinking,
Yep.
Is MLC only this Saturday? Do you guys meet any other days during the year?
Actually, we do meet other days in the year. Every Friday morning at 7:10 a.m., we will have either a prayer service or a mass that the MLC will put together. All are welcome, middle school and high school, if you didn't know.
Okay.
Also, every Saturday, every month, I think it is usually a Saturday every month, we will have a meeting. And on these Saturdays, we will talk about topics within the church, or we'll talk about, social justice, but it's definitely something you want to come out. We'll have a mass always on those Saturday meetings, as well as food provided. So, guys, if you haven't yet joined MLC or been to an MLC service, please do join and come out, because it's a great program that we have. It's a great club, and it's more than just a club. It's a community. Yes, sir. Looks like a couple of bodies have fallen in the box there. Good aggressive play by both teams. Crossover in the middle. SLUH playing a good offensive game so far. They need that goal, though, just to, get into the
Doesn't even get in the running.
Get into the running of winning this game, right.
We have 25 minutes, 38 seconds left on the clock.
Still 3-0, Chaminade.
Plenty of time for a change, though.
Of course. Arthur DeCampos will pass it back in the backfield to Scott Ross. And Chaminade will push. Arthur DeCampos with the ball. He'll pass it back to Evan Brown. Evan with the ball. Now here's Sal Saputo. Garrett, Sal Saputo is an MLC core member.
I did know that, yeah. There's actually quite a few MLC core members on the team.
Garrett, I believe you are one as well.
Yes, I am.
Would you look at that? I think I am as well, too.
Huh.
I think it just to show the diversity of everyone could be an MLC member. Soccer players, announcers, anybody can join the MLC. So please do come out. It's a very welcoming environment, so I do recommend you joining.
Yes, all are welcome. There's no sign-ups.
No
every
sign-ups.
meeting we have, every mass we have, just walk on in. We'd love to have you.
Amen.
Once again, that's just 7:10 every Friday morning in the chapel. Every Friday, 7:10 a.m. And then one Saturday a month.
And then remember, there's an incentive to these things that we will be serving breakfast on these Fridays.
Ooh.
And you know what that breakfast is, Garrett?
You'll have to tell me.
Is
it some Cafe Mo food?
No?
No?
No. Something better than Cafe Mo food, and that's hard to beat. They are kolaches.
Kolaches.
And if you don't know what kolaches are, well, come to Friday and you'll find out. It looks like there's an injury here for SLUH. Hope he's okay, as he'll shake it off and get off the field.
I do got to say, I could really go for a kolache right now.
Garrett, I am down with that. After the game, before the freshman MLC thing, I might have to head over to a kolache factory and get me some.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
Or I'll just have to wait till the next Friday Mass.
I mean, you could wait that long, but
why wait?
Exactly.
SLUH with the ball here. 23 minutes left in the game. They could really use a goal, get their hopes up. Here they are pushing the ball. Good stop, though, by Jimmy Laughlin, and SLUH will retain it again. You know, Garrett, I already said this, but one great thing about soccer, it's constant moving, back and forth play. You know, there's not stops like football. And
couldn't agree more.
these guys, you know, put a lot of work into be able to be running up and down this field constantly. So kudos to everybody, both SLUH and Chaminade.
Yes, especially. And we are in the hot sun right now.
Yes, the clouds have moved and the sun is now shining. It's getting up there in heat, so, you know.
It is a beautiful day, but yes, it is hot, and these guys are doing a great job.
I would agree. Scott Ross will pass it all the way back to the goalie. He gives it over and passes it to Sal Saputo. Sal kicks it up. Scott Ross. And up in the air. Chaminade will get it. Good play here by both teams this half. And it looks like it'll be Chaminade ball. Also, for all parents that are tuning in right now, we have a parent rosary, so please start your week on the right foot by joining other Chaminade parents for the weekly parent rosary. All are welcome. Just meet in the chapel at Chaminade on Mondays at 8 a.m., 9 a.m. on late start days like this next week, and it's a great way to start your week off praying the rosary.
And if you don't know where the chapel is on campus, just look for the Triangle building.
Yeah, the Triangle building with Mother Mary statue outside.
I believe La Primicia, is that what the name of the statue is?
I think La Primicia is the name of the statue. Thank you, Mr. Bell.
Where is Mr. Bell? We'll have to ask him after the game.
We will have to ask him. Actually, Mr. Bell, what is the name of the statue of Mary?
No, hanging by the chapel. On the chapel. Yes.
It is La Primicia.
We were right. We
were correct. So if all parents looking for it, it is right on that Triangle building where the La Primicia is. You know, a little educational here at CSPN.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when did we have that class, Garrett, freshman year?
We had that class freshman year with Mr. Bell.
And look how we remember things.
What was that? Room 11?
Room 11.
You'd always answer the phone and say, Room 11.
Yes, room 11 it is. And SLUH has the ball. Again, looking for a score. Chaminade, though, with the stop, and they'll be pushing it offensively. Good save there by
Quinn Breckel.
Yep, by Quinn.
Number 5. He is in my intro to business class with Mr. Zolnowski.
Really? Well, you look at that. You see, you make connections here at Chaminade. It's not just about school. It's also about meeting new people, becoming friends, and you know, doing things you love. So.
And building that community.
It is about building that community. MLC is not just a Catholic thing. It's a community built throughout the entire school, all 800-plus students.
Yes, everyone is MLC, and MLC is everyone.
Amen. Here goes SLUH with the ball again. Having a lot of offensive possessions this half, but haven't connected yet on a goal. Let's hope Chaminade can prevent that. And they'll pass it back to Joe Mitchell, who's been in the whole game in goal. So he's had a very good game. Hasn't let anything by so far. Let's hope he keeps the year like that. Scott Ross passes it over to Sal in the backfield. And Sal will pass it over to Jack Gill. Jack with the ball. Passes it over to Zach Quante. Back to Jack. Just playing a slow, slow-paced game. We have the lead, so there's no point in rushing anything. Just making sure we keep the ball and play it smart. Goes out of bounds, though, on Chaminade. SLUH ball.
Red Army's making some noise.
Yes, they are. That's what we do. You know, it's great to see this big turnout of the Red Army today and last night. So I think all year we will have this turnout, and it's a great motivation for these guys.
For sure. Yeah, their energy really just transfers to all the players and everyone watching the game.
Agreed. And it goes out of bounds. The crowd is chanting, "We want Osti." Of course, Matthew Ostermuller, manager here for the soccer team, has been very committed to the team, managing, you know, helping guys, you know, filling up the water bottle. Somebody has to do it, and you know, maybe one day we do see him play soccer, and that'll be a
good day.
It'll be a great day. Sal plays it up. And no good. No, the save is made, but Chaminade will retain the ball into the center field, and that'll go out of bounds. SLUH ball. We have 18:50 left in the game. Garrett.
What's up, Tristan?
How's your year been so far? How's your year been so far?
It's been great. I mean, I have so many good classes with awesome teachers, and I love my class of 2020. Everyone is so great.
Of course. Garrett, give me one teacher you love this year.
Oh, let's see. That's going to be difficult. Who is one? I would have to say Mr. DeNoyer.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
And I do connect with him on a pretty personal level because he has been my mentor group 214, Gray House represent, since I was a freshman. So I knew Mr. DeNoyer for 2 years now. And then now that I have his class, though, I do get to have him in a different environment as he's a teacher instead of a mentor. But it is awesome, and I love his class so much.
Great teacher.
Tristan, I think I sit next to you in that class.
I think I do sit next to you as well, Garrett, in that class, and I think we learned together in that class.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, talking about some good old rhetorical arguments.
We are talking about rhetoric. If you didn't know, that is the art of persuasion, and that's what us at CSPN do. We persuade you to listen, and we also are going to persuade you to tweet at us at CSPN, So,
give us a shout-out.
Give us a shout-out. Tweet at us who you think our MVP of the game is, who's going to win the game. Be active throughout the year on our social media platforms. We are Chaminade as well as CSPN, CCP. SLUH with the offensive possession here. They're pushing it. They can have a shot. Off the post, and they will score. Great shot there by SLUH. Right up the middle. It is 3-1. Marty Sheehan comes in. Joe Mitchell goes out, and within less than 2 minutes they score, but that's okay. Good goal there by SLUH. I didn't catch who made it, but good shot, good passing.
And we still have a 2-point cushion, so
we still have that 2-point cushion.
Little room for worry, but not too much.
No. It's all good. It was a good shot there by number 12 on SLUH. And Chaminade will have the ball. Hopefully we can get that 3-point lead back. Blake Krismer has the ball. He'll pass it back to Jack Gill. Jack over to Sal.
So even though close games are pretty risky, they're the most fun to watch.
Oh, of course. The adrenaline builds up. Players are getting more intense, and that's what sports is about, Garrett. Not too long ago, we had the PGA Championship, luckily in St. Louis, and I've never seen so many people at one event.
You got to go to that, didn't you?
I did. I went every single day. I got to see some of the greatest golf players of all time, like Tiger Woods, for instance, and Rory McIlroy. But it was a great event St. Louis had. But I don't think the crowds there can amount to the Chaminade Red Army.
Oh, I don't think any crowd could.
If you can hear through our microphones, the Chaminade Red Army will make more noise than a World Cup game, a World Series Game 7, or an NBA Finals Game 7. We have a crowd that is dedicated to their school and their team, and everyone who is considering shadowing or is here, I do encourage that you do come out to our games. It's a great thing to be involved in, and it's a great, just school bonding experience being in the Red Army.
I couldn't agree more. And at Chaminade, we're lucky enough to have all these awesome facilities. We have a brand new turf baseball field.
Of course, a beautiful field.
Exactly. Not even a year old. Not even. And a brand new football field that is just a year old, 2 years?
I think it might be the 2-year anniversary.
It's young, though. It is
Very young.
So great things are happening on campus in terms of improvements.
I would agree. We also have refurnished and redid the 3rd floor. Last year we did the 4th floor, of course, and we put new carpeting in the middle school. So, for a 100-plus-year-old school, you got to keep making updates and, refurnishing it because you got to make our school look beautiful. Chaminade with the ball. Sean Green, sophomore, will have the ball. He'll pass it over to SLUH, though. And the ball is down at Chaminade's side of the field, and it'll go out of bounds. Remember, we're getting closer and closer to 2:30, which means all freshmen tuning in, please make your way over to Chaminade. Meet us in the atrium, and we will have an MLC meeting, so I encourage everybody to be there.
So, Tristan, I see a lot of people walking around with this really cool Chaminade gear and Chaminade merchandise.
Of course.
How can I get some of that stuff?
Well, Garrett, Chaminade has the store called the Spirit Store.
Okay.
And in the Spirit Store, we sell all gear so that you can represent the Chaminade Red Army. In the Spirit Store, it is open from Monday to Friday, 11:15 to 3:15 p.m. So you have that, gap to buy whatever you need for school or outside of school, basketball gear, football gear. So whenever we make athletic runs in whatever sport, you will be emailed and your parents will be emailed about new gear that's coming in. And, it's good to buy it and represent your school and the sports at the school.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get some more stuff.
I would have to agree. My stuff's a little outdated.
Same. They came out with a whole bunch of new merchandise just this year.
Right.
And it is awesome looking.
All my gear still from 2015, 2016, so I got to up the antes a little bit and put some cash into the Spirit Store.
Yes. Get along with that fashion trend.
Ooh, a little friendly fire here. SLUH saying, I believe that we will win, and Chaminade fights back with a we beat you in districts. Of course, last year, Chaminade beat SLUH in districts. So, a little low blow there, but it's all a friendly fire. And it looks like it'll be Chaminade ball. And there's the check-in. Ball moving in the backfield to Scott Ross. Scott will pass it to Adam Kuntz. Adam is having a good game defensively, making sure very few goals have got in. And out of bounds, Chaminade ball. Sean Green will check it in. He'll throw the ball in, and he'll give it over to Adam Kuntz. But that'll go right out of bounds, SLUH ball. We have 12:25 left, 3-1. We still have that 2-point cushion, but, anything could happen. We scored 2 goals in less than 5 minutes, and they very much can do the same thing. So you never can get too comfortable in these sports.
That's what I love about soccer.
Oh, of course. And the good thing about soccer, it's constantly moving. You're always, you're always into it. It's always energizing to see everybody constantly moving. Unlike, it's nice to see sports like football, but there's always those stops. Soccer's, always moving.
Yeah, it makes it really entertaining.
Right.
Football, if the clock says 5 minutes, you're going to be there for half an hour.
Very true, as we experienced that last night, even though the Chaminade Red Devils beat, Belleville East?
It was Belleville East. I don't remember what the score was. It was, I think, 45, Chaminade 31, Belleville East?
I think that is correct.
Don't quote me on that.
I won't, but I think you're, correct, but we did
in the
win.
ballpark there.
Yeah, and it's around there. Offensive possession, no good. Good defensive stop there by SLUH. As Joe Reed tried to go for the goal, it'll be a corner kick for Chaminade. And Vincent Laurie will take the kick. Vincent Laurie, too, actually, Garrett, is an MLC member, if you didn't know that. And he's taking his time, getting over to the corner to take the kick. Substitutions made again. This is a very good opportunity to get a score.
Absolutely.
And he lines it up. Substitution made again for SLUH. So both teams making some changes. That's so funny. Excuse me.
So speaking of CSP and Twitter, what was that? CSPN at CCP? Or at CSPN CCP?
That is correct. And a goal! Garrett, I'm going to have to stop you right there.
No, please do. Please do.
There's a goal. I think it was deservingly Joe Reed with his first goal of the season. And the fourth goal of today, right up the middle. Beautiful shot, beautiful cross by Vincent Laurie. And we are up with, again, a 3-point lead, 4-1.
Beautiful play.
But, again, back to your question, Garrett. It is at CSPN CCP. Please follow us, tweet at us, talk about your favorite moments of the game. Tell us whatever you want. Any questions about CSPN, it is at CSPN CCP on Twitter.
Yesterday for the football game, we had some great Chaminade alumni that were tuned into the broadcast.
Really?
2 of them. Mm-hmm.
Was one of them Carl Schmickens?
One of them was Carl Schmickens. He was also an MLC leader, a Gray House captain, Mentor Group 214. That's right where I am. And just an overall awesome dude.
Right. Carl, if you're listening today, thank you, and we miss you.
We miss you, Carl.
Chaminade here with the ball. Jack Gill after the score by Joe Reed. Beautiful shot up the middle. And the three-point cushion is back, 4-1.
It is back.
10:15 left to play. Looks like Chaminade will inbound it.
And that other Chaminade alumni that was tuned into the broadcast yesterday was none other than former CSPN executive producer Brian Askren.
Brian Askren.
I don't even know where to begin with this man.
The man was a legend, to say the least. He put a lot of this stuff together, made sure it was flowing. The Chaminade Theater, a lot of its progress and success is due to Brian Askren. So, Brian, if you're listening tonight, thank you for everything you did. We miss you, and we wish you luck in college. Also, Carl, we wish you luck in college as well.
Absolutely.
So Chaminade with the ball, with 9:30 to play. The three-point cushion again is there.
And, not only did Brian Askren help out all the time in the skip and with the theater and technical stuff with CSPN, but he was heavily involved with campus ministry.
Yes, he was. I do not believe he was an MLC leader, but he was
I think he was an honorary.
I would say
honorary
so.
MLC leader.
He did a lot of service here at Chaminade. Was in charge of a lot of service clubs, a lot
Absolutely.
of programs. One was Whole Kids Outreach that
Yes.
both of us were participants in. It was a very good thing. Again, back to that thing of service. Here at Chaminade, service is something that's always available and something we recommend that you all do because it's very important at the Chaminade Marinist community. One thing we have to do is service. We have to serve others before we serve ourselves. I think one quote that comes to mind is Pope Francis said, "Be the change in the world you want to see." And I think it all starts with service.
I think it does too. That quote and service is what really allows us to thrive and make a difference in the world.
Yes, I agree. Now here comes SLUH with the ball. You see, you could tie things in like service to to soccer, sports. It all goes together.
All goes together.
Because at the end of the day, these guys are athletes, but they're also students, and they're also they also have to do their service hours. So, it's nice to see. Ooh, nice little play there by Arthur DeCampos. Ties up, and it'll be Chaminade ball. But as I was saying, these guys are more than athletes. They have a lot on their plate to do, and they make sure they do it. Matt Micah heads it over to Ethan Garamella, but SLUH will get it, and it'll go to Jack Gill. SLUH has it again. In the middle, stopped by Chaminade. Chaminade will push it with 7:30 left. And out of bounds, Chaminade ball. Jack Gill will throw it in. Jack, a junior, has been heavily involved in soccer here at Chaminade since middle school. So it's nice to see him on the varsity level here. Pass made all the way back to the goalie, Marty Sheehan. Chaminade now looking to, make that 5 goals on the game. In the middle to Ethan Garamella, who's trying to get it through. He does. And he will go to the outside the left side of the field. They're moving it in the middle. And good stop there by SLUH to make sure that nothing gets through. But Chaminade is right up in their grill, making sure nothing gets past. Not only do we play great offense, as displayed by the 4 goals, but we're a great defensive team, making sure nothing gets through. Ethan Garamella falls, and there's another goal, number 5, by Arthur DeCampos Jr. He gets his first goal of the season, and that makes it 5-1 Chaminade. I don't want to say this, Garrett, but I think that might be the final blow.
I think so too. I don't think there's any way SLUH's coming back from that.
Yeah. Beautiful goal there by Arthur DeCampos. Great layup. And it is 5-1 Chaminade. This is the kind of game you want to start your year off. Against SLUH. The rivalry is here. It's just a great confidence booster throughout the year. Especially having so many goals. 5 is, in soccer, a very big number, so it's a great confidence booster.
And the whole team just communicates so well with each other.
I would agree. The encouragement is real because right after a guy scores or gets an assist, the team's there to encourage them. So that's that Chaminade family, that community that we have here. SLUH now with the ball, looking to get their second goal of the game and close that marginal lead. Good stop there, though, and he's down. He was kicked right with the ball in the groin section. That was McHannon. You know, that's one of the worst things to experience is getting hit right there in the glory hole. He's gonna just shake it off and walk off. Chaminade though with the ball. Ref saying he has to sit out after that blow. 5:40 left in the game. Chaminade ball. Now remember, if you ever if you can't come to the games or something, you know, you finish your homework but you can't come, please do tune in to CSPN. You know, we want to see you be active in sports here at Chaminade, so always tune into CSPN whenever any of the sports games are being broadcasted. We want to see you live. Also tweet at us at our CSPN CCP account, or tweet at us at We Are Chaminade, or follow us on Instagram at We Are Chaminade. So be active at our Instagram and our Twitter accounts.
Do you know how many people were tuned into the football broadcast last night?
I do not know the number. Tell me, Garrett.
It was near 500 people
that
tuned into our live CSPN broadcast last night. 500 people got to watch that Chaminade victory over Belleville East.
That's a great thing to see now. 500 people. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we can get that into the 1Ks.
Absolutely.
I remember when Jason Tatum, a part of the Boston Celtics, when he was here, I think game viewerships went into the 1,000, 2,000 range.
Yes.
So let's hope we can bring those numbers back this year.
We got good players this year that are definitely gonna get some attention for sure.
Yes, we do. In all sports, football, basketball, and baseball. So.
And if you're new to CSPN, our schedule kind of works. So for each football and basketball game, we do both home and away. For soccer and baseball, we do all the home games.
Yes.
But we will for sure keep you updated on every game and the score, and we will tweet out constantly throughout the year.
So that's when you want to follow us at our Twitter account, especially so you're updated on if we're winning, if we're losing, if we won or if we lost. So, yep, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms.
And for all Chaminade students, there is a special Instagram account just for Chaminade students at Cardinal and White.
Yep.
Now, Tristan, Cardinal, what color is that?
Well, Cardinal is similar to a red.
Similar to red. Okay.
I think.
No, you're right. Because like a cardinal bird.
Right.
Okay, red. So red and white. Chaminade colors are red and white, but when we get fancy, it's cardinal and white. So that Instagram account is at Cardinal and White, and that's our student news Instagram for the Chaminade community. You get all info about the Red Army, different events happening at school, and all kinds of things.
Awesome. So, again, now you can follow another Instagram account to be informed on what's happening at the student life here at Chaminade. So you can always be informed and be active within the Chaminade community.
And speaking of student news, we have our very first newspaper meeting this Monday.
Yes, we do.
Right after school in Mr. DeNoyer's classroom. That's room 313 at the top of the north stairs.
Awesome. Now, Garrett, are all welcome to that?
Everyone is welcome to the newspaper. And I've had a lot of people come up to me and say, do I have to be a good writer to join the newspaper? And the answer is no, because we're not looking for all kinds of long and verbose articles. Those are great, but anyone can produce a short little couple paragraphs or summary of like a game or a player or even just different things at Chaminade. We're looking for it all.
I would have to agree with you, Garrett. There's a lot of clubs that Garrett and I are active in, so if you ever see Garrett or I in the hallways, please do ask us. If you aren't involved in anything, you know, we'd love to help you get involved, or ask any teacher. There are plenty of clubs and sports for your likings to get involved. So please find somebody, get involved. It's very important, you know, that you do something in your middle school or high school careers here at Chaminade. Great taunt there by Chaminade, saying thanks for practice to the SLUH team. You know, at the end of the day, we're all friends. It's just war.
All friends.
We're all friends. Just when it comes to the game, before and after the game, we can be friends. During the game,
it's
it's game on.
100%.
There's the cross. No connection there to Blake Krismer. It'll go out of bounds. SLUH ball. 1:35 to go. I think you can think it's a fair assessment to say stick a fork in it.
I would agree. We're at 5-1 right now. Chaminade in the lead, and I think it's staying that way.
I would have to agree. Some substitutions made by SLUH. Last-minute changes. Great game, though, to start off the year for Chaminade. The goals by the Micah brothers in the beginning, as well as Zach White, or excuse me, as well as
Zach White
Walsh.
You're right.
As Zach Walsh, and then Arthur DeCampus in the second half, as well as Joe Reed. So a lot of senior leadership scoring here. So it was really nice to see. You know, it was a great game to start the year off, and that's how you start a year off on the right foot. Also, to start your days and weeks on the right foot, all parents come to the Rosary performances 8 a.m. in the chapel.
Is it every Monday?
It is every Monday.
Every Monday.
For all parents at 8 a.m. 35 seconds left. We indeed will see a victory here at Chaminade as the clock will run out. The ball will go out of bounds. Let the cheers go on. Again, thank you for coming and tuning in here at CSPN. The game is still running, but it is nice to see you all tune in. We hope you tune in throughout the year to see what this beautiful team can do. They have great chemistry. It's young. Let's see how the team can perform. 5 seconds left. This game is over. 5-1 Chaminade.
That is a
Great
victory
game.
for the Chaminade Red Devils.
So last night we won in football. Tonight we win in soccer. That's how you start off the year. 5-1 Chaminade. Thank you for tuning in to CSPN, and we will see you next game.
Oh, we did for the 5-1, yeah. It was a
No, I'll give you a shout out, right, Garrett?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Hey, follow them over to the Red Army.
He ordered enough, I think, for 60 people, and his person was 5 minutes.
Of course you can. Kristen, thank you so much. Tell your parents thank you too. I look forward to seeing you again, okay? You did a great job.